Welcome to 15 with Christine. My special guest this week is Trent Simmons, CEO of Hat Chimney Sweeps. So let's get started. On 15 with Christine, we talk about all things business growth. But before we dive in, I'd like to let you know where you can find the broadcast. I'll come to you live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and you won't miss an episode. My goal with 15 with Christine is to introduce you to people who can take your business, take your career to the next level. And I'm excited to welcome Trent Simmons, CEO of Hat Chimney Sweeps, Alabama. Welcome, Trent.
Hey, thank you.
Trent, so glad to have you on the show. The first question I'd like to ask is, could you tell us of the story of Hat Chimney Sweeps, Alabama, how you've gotten to the place you are today?
Well, the story would take much longer than what we have, but I'm a second generation chimney sweep, and yes. My parents started this business a little over 35 years ago, and we spent many years sweeping chimneys and doing minor repairs on chimneys. Today, we are a small construction company that specializes in custom fireplaces, chimneys, vents, anything that has anything to do with your dream fireplace, we do it.
Awesome. Trent, how would you describe your vision where you want to take Hat Chimney Sweeps, Alabama from today and into the future?
Into the future, yeah. We don't want to stop. We don't want to stop growing. Yes. We don't want to stop continuing to strive for excellence. Mm-hmm. We don't believe that there is such a thing on as we grow, we are going to lose quality or lose that small business family feel for our customers and for our team members. So we're not going to stop.
That's exciting. Trent, I've had the opportunity to work with your team and the privilege to work with your team for a while now. And I know they really value the family atmosphere, the culture you have built. Can you share how you have intentionally built the culture on your team?
In the beginning, it wasn't intentional.
Okay.
In the beginning, it's part of who we are. It's yes. It's our core values inside our family.
Yes.
And so as we were small, those just kind of bled through, and I was blessed to be in a family that, in my opinion, had some really good, strong core values. It has been more intentional over the past couple of years, and we really want to focus on continuing to be, like I said, that family-oriented business for our team members and for our customers. And then we strive for excellence, and we never want to stop learning.
Trent, I'd like to ask you about, I guess, that move to the intentionality with your culture, because you're in a significant growth curve. Going from a family-owned business where it was mainly family working in the business to growing beyond that. Because just as someone who's worked with you from the outside, it's been very interesting to see how you're doing that. And I'm curious about the kind of people you're looking to bring onto the team. And would also like to ask you about the plan you have in place for onboarding, training, and managing your team, because your company has a very strategic and thought out process that I think not every business of your size has put in place. It really sets you apart.
Thank you. A couple of years ago, started to try to change the way we hire.
Yes.
and onboard people. But because of you and your help, we have really made some significant improvements. So it's a much, in my opinion, it's a much smoother process. But we're getting candidates now, towards the end of the process that are such a better fit for us than what we were before. And then as far as recruiting goes, we have really stepped up our game with your help in the last 3 to 6 months. It's pretty exciting to see, even as difficult as the job market is now,
Yes.
where things are going.
Well, it's been really rewarding to work with you guys on this, and I'm curious as to how you would describe the impact of having a consistent process. But I will tell you, Trent, as people get to know your company, they self-select because they see what they want to be a part of. That's what you and your team bring to the table.
Yeah, I think so. And our people actually, have said that the couple that have come through in this new process, as
Yes.
far as communication and just knowing and having the tools that they need and being able to see where they're going, they've never experienced anything like it before. And a lot of our candidates, even when we get to that last face-to-face interview, say, the hiring process was easy, but it was different than what they've been through.
Could you take a minute and share, as you look at bringing on additional, technicians who are also your salespeople, they work with set appointments. How are you intentionally training those new team members? Would love to talk about how many more you're looking for, in case anyone who's listening is either looking themselves or maybe knows someone who is.
We have a very, very well thought out and organized, 30, 60, 90
Yes.
and beyond plan where people can see what skills they're learning,
Yes.
whether it be a communication skill, a sales technique, the Tophat sales process, or an actual craft skill. So, I think I would love to be able to step into a place and see my path, see, what success and what growth I can have. And we're looking in the next 2 to 3 years, we need somewhere between 7 and 12 more people in the field. So, yeah, if anybody's interested in learning a trade and enjoying what they do and
Yes.
being able to enjoy the quality and what we're bringing to the customer as far as the end product goes, in my opinion, we really make it as easy as it can be to succeed.
I would agree. You provide a really structured plan and process for the people that are new to the team to go through. And Trent, one thing I hear when I'm talking with people is they like that you operate Monday through Friday. Now, there's definitely some overtime, right?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Especially when you're busy. And it sounds like you're busy all the time right now.
Past couple of years, yes.
And I'm curious, how would you describe your relationships with your clients, with the homeowners you serve? Where does that fit into your culture?
At the same place as our team members,
Yes.
family. I don't know. It's a different connection than I would say most service companies provide.
I would agree.
We have customers that we are doing their children and some grandchildren. So, we are family. You're going to want to continue the relationship with Tophat, and we want to continue it with you.
So when you look at bringing 7 to 9 more people on the team, what kind of background or what kind of attitude and habits are you looking for?
Attitude is just somebody that's enjoying life.
Yes.
Just in general, joyful. I think it's going to be hard to fit in around here if you're not one of those people that's in a good mood 90% of the time. So, that, and then just, you don't really need any prior skills,
Okay.
because we're going to set you up in a program and train
Mhm.
you in everything you need to know. So we're not
That's
all
true.
that worried about the skill set. We're more concerned about the person. Are you going to strive for excellence?
Yes.
We're in the service business. We're here to serve others
Hmm.
and each other on the team. So,
I love that. And each other.
yeah.
I'm curious, as your team has gotten more involved in the selection and hiring process, what has that meant for you as the president and CEO?
It's exciting
Yes.
because I don't know, it sounds bad, but you have all these thoughts when you're small,
Yes.
that, that I have to do this. They're not going to know what we're looking for. Maybe they don't have enough experience
Yes.
in that hiring process or whatever it is. And it helps me with giving them a place to grow and succeed as well.
Yes.
I think it empowers them a lot. And it's really exciting to be able to see that lots of times they're better than I am. So,
Empowers them. Yeah. Love hearing that. I see that wall of flame behind you.
yep.
I know you're in your technician, room today. What's going to be going on that wall?
So we're going to put down everybody's certifications.
Hmm.
We'll have, each technician's profile picture, whatever, and then all the certifications that they achieve. It's becoming more and more. So there's actually a possibility of 8 certifications. We really focus
Wow.
on about 5 of them.
Yes.
3 of them are really, really high level. But we would love for people to chase down all 8.
And those are certifications
Mm-hmm.
for
What we do,
master chimney sweep, or for, to cover
for
safety,
everything.
to cover every aspect of what you do from a technical standpoint. Is that right?
Yes, and different fuel types. When you're
Okay.
dealing with fireplaces, we have wood fireplaces, we have gas,
Yes,
pellet, biofuel. The industry is constantly changing. So, per the fuel, there are different certifications.
that makes sense. So if someone is working with you at Tophat Chimney Sweeps, they're getting some of the best trained technicians and production crew in the industry. Am I right?
Absolutely, without a doubt. And that, I would say, that stems back to my father. He really drilled education into my head and the culture here. So, and we enjoy it. So, I don't know who, I love learning.
It shows, Trent, and it shows on your entire team. Thanks so much for taking time to share with us today. I really appreciate it, and just really appreciate you and the entire organization. Appreciate
Wouldn't be here without you.
you. I'm just helping, Trent. Well, thanks for joining us today. And those of you that are watching and listening, appreciate you joining in to listen. You can learn more about Tophat Chimney Sweeps at www.calltophat.com. You can read about the team, you can find out about job openings, and dive in and learn more. Join us on Thursday, September 23rd. It's our next 15 with Christine, when we hear from Michelle Tice, financial representative with Strategic Wealth Specialist, sharing about how she helps her clients grow. Until next time.